On the Mississippi.
Oh, awesome.
They all have different designs, different keels, different... What's up, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in. This video is going to be us in the Bahamas and my parents come. So we're going to pick my parents up. We're going to do some exploring of Freeport, Bahamas, and a few other things. Maybe a shark. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. It's going to get nice and windy out there today. You can hear the wind. It's going to be super awesome. Since we're not on a mooring ball anymore and we're not in constant wind, I was able to install the floor that we've been trying to put on the front of the dinghy so our dogs don't fall. Doesn't look that good. I honestly pictured it looking a lot better, but it is what it is for now. It's super grippy and they won't fall now when they jump in the dinghy. And when they're trying to like stand at the front of the boat when we're under plane, and they always slip. So, pretty good. We're gonna maybe use their little gym to do a Pilates and then hit the pool, hang out. Filma's just hanging out on the bow. I think we're gonna go check out the showers. We haven't showered yet since we've been in the Bahamas.
Need to work out first.
And we are going to go do Pilates. So I think we're gonna go do that now. We just worked out for the first time in the marina and I feel amazing. I biked 5 miles, I lifted weights, I bench pressed for the first time in like almost a decade, and I feel great. And I hope that we do this every day. We're gonna be here until the end of March, so we can work out every day till the end of March at least, and maybe we'll be here longer. Met this really cool guy named Kyle on his boat Spirit, and he invited me to go spearfishing. So we're gonna go spearfishing whenever it calms down together. We're working out in the workout room. Feels great, honestly. I've always been an early riser. Anybody that knows me knows that. I just got up at 6:40 to go to the gym to use the bike, to bike the 5 miles I said I was going to do. Someone was on the bike. So I'm going to make some breakfast and see if they're off it once I'm done. Last night after we went to the pool bar, we decided to take one more shot here at the boat before we went to the hot tub. And we accidentally broke our shot glass with the manatees, so that's pretty sad. All throughout our trip we got a ton of different shot glasses from different places, so it's been pretty cool to have a little collection. My mom actually has a shot glass collection in her house of like 3 or I don't know, maybe 100 shot glasses. I don't know, I don't want to exaggerate, but she has a ton of shot glasses. You drive here on the other side of the road and half of the cars have the steering wheel on the other side of the car. So we'll see how hard that is for my dad. He's driven in enough countries where probably won't be that big of a deal. Check out this wire though. This power line is down and there's like 1,000 wires in it. It's pretty crazy. Exposed wire. This is the restaurant that our resort has. It's called Ocean's Blue. Got breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We went to happy hour yesterday. I give it a 5 out of 10. We've been walking for 30 minutes, all the way over to a marketplace, because we're bored. And what's happening, Bree?
It's hot.
She's chafing.
I'm chafing, yeah, really bad. It hurts.
She's so tan. We know. Well, we walked to the Port Lakaya market, and Brianna got scammed for a bracelet for $10.
Oh my god.
And I got a t-shirt with sailboats on it, which is super freaking awesome. I think they all look so cool. They all have different designs, different keels, different rudders. For only $6. So that was pretty cool. That made up for the $10 bracelet. But that bracelet should have been like $4. Like, come on. Some girl like put it on her. But Bree's like, we're supporting them. It's okay. It's for a good cause. I'm like, she scammed you. We walked 40 minutes there, and we walked all around. We ate at this really cool restaurant. I loved the music and the vibe. I had some really good tequila lemon pepper wings. And then we didn't want to walk back because Bree was chafing, and she didn't want to walk 40 minutes back. And so we got a taxi, and it was only $12, but I paid him $15 just to be nice. All right, well, we just booked Abaco Freight 2 tickets to bring our dogs home to Florida. I have a weird red mark right in the middle of my head. We're out on our dinghy in the channel. Our neighbor Guy said he fishes out here and he actually catches fish. So
Well, he did when his dad.
we thought we'll give it a try. Having fun?
Yeah. I like to be out in the water.
We're gonna go down this channel and see what's around this corner. First rain of the Bahamas. Not that bad. Already getting some leaks up here though. Yeah, it's gonna last for a few hours. Not that big of a deal. Pulling up on Banana Bay Beach. The water is ridiculous. Here's the restaurant. Gonna be here for like 4 hours. Some type of fire has been going on the island. We passed it on the way here in the shuttle, and we went through the smoke literally. And yeah, it's been pretty interesting. Currently hanging out on that beach right there. Walking this way, you can see all the smoke. I believe our boat is really far that way, like 2 inlets over. So we got shuttled over here, and the shuttle doesn't bring us back till 3 p.m. So now we're kind of just stuck. This is how you know Brie is spoiled, because there's this stuff on the beach, but look at the color of the water. And she said this is a gross beach. What have we been doing?
We're shell searching, big shell searching.
We found a conch.
Okay.
Nice. We gotta get it nice and cleaned up.
Alive?
Well, we found one.
I don't think so either, but they said it was earlier. But it doesn't seem like it. All I know is I would not want that right by my house. I'd be real scared.
Well, it's been really fun here. We I biked 6.4 miles, and Brianna just did her 5th day of Pilates. And now we're gonna take the dinghy to the beach. It's so calm out right now, it's dead calm. We should be able to go right out the jetty with the dinghy. I'm gonna rip it around a little bit on the open water just for fun, because it's beautiful out there. Gonna go over the reefs that are like 11 feet deep, see if we see anything. And then we're gonna go to the beach, and we're gonna hang out on the beach for a little bit. So, should be a good time. I don't know if we're gonna bring the dogs. It's nice and AC in here.
Scooby can't really hang, but Velma
Yes,
can.
when it gets hot,
So-
Scooby just like gets so hot, and like he gets lethargic very fast. So I think we're just gonna leave him here for now and take him out later.
Sorry, Velma.
And we're also gonna go lift weights later. We didn't lift weights right now because we don't really like doing it when other people are in there.
Yeah,
And there was a
we're
guy in
not
there.
confident in our routine yet. We're working on, getting back into the gym, and sometimes that's just better when you're alone.
Yeah. Where are we?
We're out on the
Oh,
ocean.
pause it. There's the inlet we just came out of. Our boat's in there. You can't even see it. And we're all the way out here,
On the ocean.
just on the ocean in our dinghy, 12-foot dinghy.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Look at that water.
It's absolutely amazing. When it gets calm enough, you can just see right down to the bottom. And so we're just kind of floating around. We're told right there, which you can see the blue, is a beautiful beach. So that's honestly where we're probably going to end up. See you, man. Have a good sail. White smoke. Lots of white smoke. Lots of white smoke. Good morning. Our friends Guy and Carly just left last night to the Berry Islands. I said goodbye to them. There's a little video of it I'm going to put on. Their engine was smoking white. That was kind of interesting, but he said this 40-year-old engine, what do you expect? So they made it to the Berry Islands this morning. That's really cool. Making some breakfast with some of the last of our breakfast food. One thing I have learned being in the Bahamas, even just for a week now, is next season we're going to have to provision like a mofo. And it's going to be interesting since our boat's going to be in the Bahamas. Yeah. So we might have to try to catch a ride with someone else's boat and provision on their boat to bring it all to our boat. But, you know, we usually make grocery runs to the tune of $200 to $300. I think for the Bahamas next season, we're going to have to make a grocery run to the tune of like $2,000 for the entire time, which we're going to be here for like 7 months. But, you know, like, I could have 30 things of hash instead of 10 or 5, you know. I mean, it's very easy to multiply what we're eating in a week by, you know, 10, 20, 30, so that we have it for much, much longer. So that's something I think I've already learned. Here we go. The AC is on, and this is how Velma is sitting. AC comes out right there. Velma's laying on her back like this. 2 girls are sitting by the pool, just being girls.
And then we're extending our legs again.
Brianna's doing her 7-day of 14-day Pilates challenge, and I'm taking a break today from running and weightlifting because I don't know how many of you know this, but like 9 years ago now, I broke my back, or maybe even more. I think it was 9 years ago. It's because my 10-year high school. 10 years ago was high school, and 9 years ago is when I broke it. So, yeah, 9 years ago I broke my back, and I got lumbar discectomy surgery on my disc that bulged out. They removed some of my disc, and so I deal with that every day. Chicken and an egg of like, I want to work out to get strong and skinny, but then when I work out, my body starts to hurt.
Before then returning to center.
Our neighbors for the past week and a half are taking off, and they're heading back to America. They've been in the Bahamas now for 3 months. Adios, bon voyage. What do we got?
Your dad's rental car for the week.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Ascent.
Ascent?
What is it?
Accent, I think.
Yeah, I don't know who makes it. I don't really.
Yep.
Up on little cars.
So it's a Hyundai.
Okay. I like Hyundai.
Yeah, so we're gonna go turn the AC on for the dogs, and we are going to put the directions in our GPS because we don't have service. So we're gonna put it in once we do have service at the boat, and then we're gonna leave. Off is another boat, Seminole Wind. They are leaving. Goodbye, farewell. Talk to them just a few times. Fair winds and following seas. All right, so we made it. We made it to Solomon's.
It was scary.
Micaiah. Brianna was very scared the whole time. We had to drive on the other side of the road here, so it was really interesting. But now we're gonna go provision a bit, and then at 1:30 we got to pick up my dad.
Yep.
And
Dawn.
Dawn.
An hour and a half.
So we're really excited to see Dawn and Dad. It's gonna be amazing.
It'll be good.
They got a room for us for a week. It's gonna be awesome.
The dogs are gonna be pumped.
Yep. Look at the red mark on my face. What do you think?
There's a lot of stuff here. It's very stocked. A little pricey, but makes sense based off.
Right, we're in the islands, so. This is the second trip today to Solomon's. First trip, my wife and I spent $320, and now my parents flew in, And this is their car. I think they're going to be closer to 500. We'll see. Dawn is still going to get more stuff. My dad's over there. It's going to be funny. All right, now we're off to the next one.
It makes you wonder, everywhere else in the world, what's below us?
Right? Well, what about that one inner earth place they found in China? Or whatever?
They're building a whole forest with there's unknown species. This is the next cave.
Yeah.
And I think Velma might be a little scared.
Yeah, I don't think she really likes the dark.
Say no way, I'm brave.
It's pitch black into there. You can see it better on this camera than you can with our own eyes, but it's pretty interesting. There's not really fish here, I don't think. I don't see many fish in this one, but there was a lot of fish in the other one. So it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I don't see any fish in
But all right, I'll read. And now the beach. So the dogs. Velma drank it right away. She laid down in it. Loggerhead sea turtle. It's beautiful.
Clownfish.
Where are we?
West End, Bahamas.
Yep, it's the boats over there, and there's actually sport fisher coming in right now. This is a very common place for Americans to come from Florida, from West Palm Beach or Fort Pierce or Stewart or Lake Worth. Most boaters come here. It's only like 45, 50 miles away. We came from Miami, so it'd be a lot farther to come here. We went down to Freeport. So we're gonna check out a restaurant here. I think it's over there. It's called the Straw Hat. They got food and drinks, and yeah, we're just chilling. We drove to the east side yesterday, and now today we're all the way on the west end. So pretty cool. There's some really nice houses here. I'm sure these are like condos for people to stay in, and probably bring their big sport fishers here, and then they stay in the condos. Here's a sailboat on its side that was posted on Facebook the other day. The family was on it, and now they're not, but it's stuck out there right now. There's a dinghy right there. They might actually be going to it. I wouldn't be surprised if they went out to it. Straw Hat. Bar here. There are boaters stickers everywhere. Yeah, it's cool. We do not have a sticker. That's the biggest barracuda I've seen yet in the Bahamas. We're on West End Beach. I don't know what the name of this beach is actually, but we are in West End, Grand Bahama, and we're on the beach. And as you can see, there's a ton of conch all over, but they're all dead and used and not pink, and kind of conch everywhere. It's like every step you take, you're almost stepping on a conch. So I'm trying to find a live one or just a really nice clean one. Yeah, so learning they're not as like unique as I thought, because they're literally everywhere, but trying to find a nicer one for my parents. Here's a crab just chilling on the rocks. I just found an awesome big conch, and Brianna is gonna go try to find her own. Wait, babe, touch. How was your guys' trip to the berries?
It doesn't work really well, by the way.
It doesn't work very
Guy,
well.
content.
Oh, sorry.
How was your trip to the berries?
Oh my
It
god.
was incredible. Actually, it was really, really great.
So we shouldn't skip it?
You
No,
shouldn't
don't
know.
skip it. If you want to see crystal blue
Quiet.
water, isolated beaches with no one around, your own private beach,
Go to the berries.
go to the berries.
Go to the berries.
Good morning.
Morning.
How are you doing?
Good, tired.
Tired? Always covering your face?
Always covering my face.
Where are we?
I'm above the Niagara parents. Little thing we're staying at.
Do you like it?
I do.
Do you miss our dogs?
I do.
Do you think they're fine?
Probably. Could be a little cold because the AC's put out all night.
We'll see.
I mean, he just swam.
There he is, there he is.
Whoa,
Cody wants to play.
whoa, whoa.
Cody wants to play.
There he is. TJ, don't miss it. Come here.
He's going after a fish right now.
Oh my God.
Velma will roll anywhere. Brianna thinks she saw something over here. Ow. I just stepped on it.
I'm not picking it up.
A starfish. What did you find?
Stingray. I'm kind of scared.
Where did it go now?
Up on me. I'm pretty sure he just went under the sand, maybe. I don't know. That's so cool. Oh, they're right there? I don't know. I don't want to step on it. That's how Steve Irwin died.
Oh my gosh. Steve Irwin got stabbed by one. He didn't step on one.
Well.
So, I don't think we got it on camera, but there was a stingray. Like right there.
Video a minute. There's one of them. And this is the starfish guy.
They're on their boat. They're technically from where?
Michigan.
Michigan.
And
They
then
brought our boat all the way down though.
But really?
Yeah. Yeah.
there's that.
So cool.
Across the Gulf of
And then
Mexico,
these guys can-
Now we're here.
I'll pull one out so you can see him. He's really climbing in there.
Oh
Look
my
at
gosh, look at
Wow.
that.
Snails are
Yeah.
very big. They're huge snails.
I know.
And then what they have is, this is called a welch. And so they have this thing right here they call a trap door. So when he's out, he'll be all the way out. But then when we pick him up like this, he sucks himself all the way back in, and this is like his protecting.
Yep.
It'll protect him.
And when you go to pick him up, you can feel that he's
it's like a trap door.
suctioned himself into the sand. Like, that's so crazy.
guy's gonna be stuck in?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's like how big they are, and you can see his trap doors over here, but then he'll suck himself back in, and he'll be protected by his door.
Yep.
And people eat that? People don't eat welch, people eat conch, and that's what this is. And the conch is alive as well, and he sucks himself back in, but he doesn't have a trap door. And that's what like conch sail and everything, but they get a bit bigger.
So cool.
And they're all alive.
It's so cool. Did you hear the part she saw a sand dollar over there?
It's this guy.
Yeah, in English it's guy, but it's have a beautiful name.
I was very curious because you know how like sometimes Chinese guys go like by Kevin.
Kevin, yeah. No, but my name is Guy. It actually means a valley between two mountains.
Nice.
That's what it really means.
What time is this for you?
That's the 5th time here.
5th time?
Here in this place.
That's it?
Yeah.
I thought you went out every day.
Maybe more. I don't really count. I'll see in a bit.
Guy's over there. He is looking for a better spot to snorkel because this spot's a little deeper. And it might be better for me to be shallower. Time ever. Free diving in the Bahamas. Here we go. I'm gonna go in. I don't know how long I'll stay in, but I'm gonna go in. Woohoo! Just ate some pizza and macaroni at my parents' condo. Put the macaroni in a glass bowl, and right as I sat down outside on the balcony, I dropped the bowl and it shattered, and my pizza fell on the ground and broke. So that was fun. Had to get a new bowl. Bringing some pizza to Brianna because she's with Velma, because Velma is freaking out because of the weather. Brianna just pointed out that there's a rainbow. You can see it. It's awesome. All right, guys. I think our videos are a little bit longer than I want them to be lately. I know we were trying the longer form stuff, but I think people's attention span will be better if we start shorter. So I'm going to end this video now.
Yay!
Yay! And my parents are still here. We'll continue on the next video. It's been amazing here in the Bahamas so far. I just got finished snorkeling with Guy, our neighbor. That is his actual name. It's actually Guy. And yeah, my parents just made us pizza and mac and cheese, and it's been good. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video now because I'm sure there's a bunch of video. And thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Hopefully you enjoyed this video.